Hey, Monsters, here we go. We are going to follow along on the slides of daily activities. Check your emails, your Schoology, support your team, sit with your team, work hard and be nice, respect our materials. These slides, you might want the links that are in them. So these slides are available on Schoology or on the bit.ly you see there on the screen and on the agenda board. 48 Sierra Golf, X-Ray Mike Bravo. For 7th and 8th grade, our agenda board is going to be the blue sections, not trying to cause confusion. So you're just the blue sections for the stuff that we're doing. If you do, though, run into a struggle, go ahead and take a step back. Flop like Rosie. Breathe in, breathe out. Wiggle it about. Now you're ready to figure this out. Try to teach peace. We're in the work zone, so we're going to go ahead and keep those phones away. Before I jump into what we're doing today, I want to draw your attention back to the rubric. I actually have it open right here, so I'm going to not stall for time too much. Just want to draw your attention to what's on it. The KWQ, if you're missing that, here's how those points break down. Identifying 2 or more things you already know, 2 points. Identifying 2 or more things you want to learn, 2 points. Establish 3 or more essential questions, 3 points. If you only have 2, you can't do better than a 2 points on that part. And then feedback. I can identify 3 or more pieces of feedback from peers, 3 points. I can discuss the changes I made based on peer feedback, 1 point. 11 total possible points on that. You can see how it breaks down there on the screen. Your project timeline. Basically, if you had your stuff turned in on time, you earned 4 points. If you were struggling to follow the project timeline, you see how those points break down going across. Sources, you can still get full credit. You need to cite 3 or more sources. Google is not a source at all. It's a search engine. They don't have their own sources. If you read it on the Google search, like on the Google screen, you need to then follow through to that website and see if it's reliable. Wikipedia is considered unreliable. Don't write it down as a source. I will not give you points for it. 3 or more sources, 4 points. Your evidence, facts from your research, 3 or more facts about your career. Facts are real, provable things that you can find and get, proven by multiple sources, not just what you think about something. Still seeing some people turning in facts, saying facts about like construction workers. Construction work is cool. That's an opinion. Explanation of facts. I'm able to explain how my chosen career impacts the outside world. I can give real examples of both positive and negative impacts on the outside world. If you have all of that, you get 4 points on that, 7 total possible there. And then your project options, you can do a video, a slide, or a social media. You still have all 3 of those options available. Your facts from your research, 3 of them gets 3 points. Your explanation of what you did, 4 of those, having that explanation and giving positives and negatives, 4 points. Citing your sources, 2 points. I've had very few people actually putting a citation into what they did, so they're not getting those points. That's the rubric, which brings us back to what we're doing today. We're calling it Unit 5.5. I can use feedback from classmates to make projects and programs better. I can manage my time. I can consider what I'm working on and how it relates to the outside world. I can see the pros and cons of the challenge I'm completing, and I can create my own work. What skills am I obtaining and or honing through my work in Fuse this week? Toward what century are these skills most applicable? I can speak to what I understand about my Fuse challenge and the skills learned therein. What are we starting out today? It is Gaston, winner of the Nobel Prize. But if you are behind, you are completing missing work. KWQ, 3 Sierra, Oscar, Delta, Victor 5, the source list. 3 Sierra, Quebec, November, Zulu, 0 November, and the evidence, 42 Papa Tango, Bravo Kilo. And then complete and submit your final project. You're going to go ahead and email that to me, rniwame@d187.org. So that is Romeo, November, Echo, India, Whiskey, Echo, Mike, to email it to me. Then you have Fuse Challenge work time when you're done with everything. So the slide that's going to be on the screen is going to look like this. Unit 5 late work is due Tuesday by 3:30. There's no extensions. The midterm ends technically, the midterm ends next week. So we got to make sure to be getting that stuff in. Have a really great day. Be nice to everybody. Love you. Happy Friday.